A post went viral on the subreddit Mechanic Advice last year. The title read, "My 2019 Chevy Silverado 5.3 just dropped a lifter at 91,000 miles. My powertrain warranty expired at 60,000 miles. My mechanic told me General Motors has known about this exact failure since 2014. They just never fixed it." The comment section exploded. Hundreds of owners replied with the same story. Same engine, same failure, same mileage window, same expired warranty. Not a coincidence, not bad luck. This is the planned death scam running exactly as designed. Today we are exposing the most profitable fraud in automotive history. We are going to show you the documented engineering decisions that guarantee your vehicle starts falling apart the moment your warranty expires. We are going to name the specific components, the specific manufacturers, and the specific internal decisions that prove this is not an accident. And we are going to show you what smart buyers are doing to avoid becoming the next victim. Here is what you need to understand first. Planned obsolescence was not invented in a Silicon Valley boardroom. It was invented in Detroit. In 1924, General Motors president Alfred Sloan introduced what he called the annual model change. The strategy was simple: make last year's car look dated, make this year's car look desirable, keep the customer on a permanent upgrade cycle. That was the birth of the modern automotive business model. And it never stopped. It just got more sophisticated. Today they do not just make last year's car look old, they engineer this year's car to die on schedule. Let us start with the most documented case in recent memory. The GM 5.3 Vortec with active fuel management, AFM. This system shuts down 4 of the 8 cylinders when the truck is cruising at highway speed to improve fuel economy. On paper, it sounds brilliant. In practice, it is a ticking time bomb. The AFM lifters in these engines operate under extreme oil pressure cycling. When the system activates and deactivates thousands of times, the lifter internals collapse. Metal debris circulates through the entire oiling system. The camshaft lobes get destroyed. The result is a $4,000 engine repair on a truck that was running perfectly fine at 89,000 miles. You might think this was an oversight, a design flaw that slipped through quality control. Think again. GM engineers filed internal technical service bulletins about AFM lifter failures in the years following the system's launch. GM's own dealers were seeing these failures under warranty and logging them in the company's internal system. A class action lawsuit revealed that GM had accumulated data on tens of thousands of AFM failures across the 5.3 and 6.2-liter engines and chose not to redesign the system. They chose not to issue a recall. They quietly extended the warranty coverage on some model years by exactly enough to cover the trucks already in active litigation, while leaving millions of other owners completely on their own. A user on the GMT 900 truck forum named Silverado Survivor 04 summed it up in one sentence. They knew it was going to fail. They knew when it was going to fail. They just made sure it would fail after you stopped being their problem. Ford ran the same playbook with the PowerShift transmission. The Ford Focus and Fiesta from 2011 through 2016 shipped with a dry dual-clutch automatic transmission called the DPS6 PowerShift. Ford's own internal engineering documents later surfaced during a federal class action lawsuit, and they showed that Ford engineers flagged serious shudder, hesitation, and premature clutch pack failure before the transmission ever went into production. The transmission launched anyway. Ford trained their service advisors to tell customers that the shudder and hesitation were normal characteristics of the design. Owners were told the car was working as intended while the clutch packs were destroying themselves inside the housing. The class action settlement cost Ford $47 million. But Ford had already sold over 1.5 million vehicles with that transmission. The math still worked out in their favor. You might think these are isolated examples from a decade ago, that manufacturers learned their lesson. They did not. They learned that the lesson was profitable. Nissan's continuously variable transmission, commonly called the CVT, is the modern version of the same fraud. The unit fitted to the Altima, the Rogue, the Sentra, and the Pathfinder has a documented failure pattern that begins between 80,000 and 120,000 miles. The primary failure mode is the steel push belt that runs between the two variable pulleys. When it slips, the transmission overheats, the secondary pulley seizes, and the entire unit locks up. Replacement cost is $3,500 to $4,800. Nissan's powertrain warranty on most of these vehicles is 60,000 miles. The gap between warranty expiration and typical failure onset is not a coincidence. It is an engineering target. A commenter named Nissan Never Again 99 documented his experience on an Altima owners forum that gets referenced constantly across these communities. He wrote the following: "I bought the extended warranty because 3 different Nissan owners warned me the CVT would die. The dealer told me I was being paranoid. The CVT died at 84,000 miles, 2 weeks after my extended warranty ran out." Read that last line again. 2 weeks. Here is how they do it with surgical precision. Modern automotive engineers do not guess at component lifespan. They know it down to the mile. A former General Motors validation engineer explained it in a deposition during the AFM class action proceedings. He described what the industry calls a warranty return rate target. Engineers are given a specific number. For example, a 3% warranty return rate on any given component. They do not engineer the component to fail at 3%. They engineer the component so that only 3% fail inside the warranty window. The other 97% fail on your dime. The warranty threshold is not set at the point of maximum reliability. It is set just below the point where failures become statistically inevitable. The warranty is designed to expire before the failures begin, not after. This is not engineering. This is actuarial science applied to your wallet. BMW proved this most nakedly with the N54 engine. The N54 twin-turbocharged inline-6 was fitted to the 135i, the 335i, and the 535i from 2007 through 2013. It is a spectacular engine. It is also a spectacular money trap. The high-pressure fuel pump on the N54 has a documented failure rate that peaks between 60,000 and 80,000 miles. The Vanos solenoids begin failing around the same mileage. The charge pipe, made of plastic and running under full boost pressure, splits at the weld seam on average around 70,000 miles. BMW factory warranty in the United States when these vehicles launched was 50,000 miles. Every major failure mode on that engine is engineered to appear after the warranty expires. The dealer price for an N54 high-pressure fuel pump is $600. The Vanos solenoids cost $400 each, and there are 2 of them. A user named Bimmer Breakdown E90 posted a full cost summary after his 335i hit 75,000 miles out of warranty. His total repair bill was $3,800. He wrote that BMW did not build a reliable engine. They built a $50,000 car with a $4,000 service interval hidden behind a warranty wall. He is right. BMW does not make a billable engine by accident. They make a billable engine on purpose. So, what are smart mechanics doing right now? First, pull the full technical service bulletin history on any used vehicle before you make a single payment. Every technical service bulletin filed against a vehicle's VIN is public record on the NHTSA database. If a transmission has 12 open technical service bulletins before 50,000 miles, that transmission has a target on its back. Second, smart buyers are specifically avoiding any vehicle equipped with a continuously variable transmission. They also avoid any General Motors product with the active fuel management or dynamic fuel management cylinder deactivation system, unless it has been retrofitted with a proper active fuel management delete kit and a new camshaft. They avoid any European vehicle that is out of the factory warranty unless it has a full, documented service history for the cooling system and the fuel system. Third, mechanics who know this game are buying the last generation of mechanically honest vehicles. The last Tacoma with the 2 GR-FE V6, before Toyota switched to the direct injection 2 GR-FKS with its carbon buildup problem. The last Silverado before GM added the dynamic fuel management 10-cylinder mode. The last Accord with the K24 naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder, before Honda moved to the turbocharged 1.5T with its oil dilution issue. These are the last vehicles where reliability was the product, not the service department visit. The manufacturers built the planned death scam because a car that never breaks is a car that never generates a $4,000 repair bill. A customer who pays $4,000 to fix a truck is a customer the dealer sees again. A customer who drives the same truck for 300,000 miles is a customer the dealer never sees again. They did not design your car to fail because they are incompetent. They designed it to fail because failure is the product. The warranty window is not consumer protection, it is the countdown timer. Have you hit the warranty cliff? Did a major component fail on your vehicle within the first 12 months after your coverage expired? What was the part, what was the mileage, and what did they charge you? Sound off in the comments below, because your story is the evidence the industry spends millions hoping you never share. If you refuse to be an engineered failure statistic, hit the subscribe button and join the resistance. Keep the old iron running, keep turning your own wrenches, and we will see you in the next one.